Hey, this is Doug Small with the thought for today. And this is Paul's concise theology of prayer. It's really missional prayer. And this comes out of the book, Transforming Your Personal Prayer Life. It's available at Alive Publications, Project Pray Publications. And this is a school of prayer I'm doing every week. You can pick up these sessions on YouTube, the Project Pray channel on YouTube. But here's just an excerpt. We've been looking at Paul's concise theology of prayer, and I want you to see something here. Paul is calling for a shift in practice to the priority of prayer, to a crisp prayer theology with a focus on kings or government leaders, the nation, and the community. And I would just say to you, most of us don't pray like this. We don't know the school board members by name. We don't know the zoning administrator who makes the decision about whether or not a church could go there or not, or whether it could get a building permit. We don't know the mayor. We don't know the council we don't know the county commissioners. We don't know the sheriff or the police chief. Pray with a focus on government leaders, the nation and the community, and on influencers. That is, on authorities. It's not positional authority, but it's the authority of influence or fame or fortune or position or power in the community. And here's what he says. This will result in cultural impact on the quality of your life and ultimately the quality of life in the community, quiet and peace. And on the quality of the believer's witness, godliness and dignity or integrity or a sense of the fear of God, and then in evangelism. This is really the bottom line for Paul. So notice first is that we give priority to prayer, and then we balance prayer. It's not all in petition for our own needs. It's also transformational worship, value-based praying, and it's also intercession for kings and those in authority. And it's also the articulation of thanksgiving because we believe that God is a good God. This has an external missional focus about it. We give the gift of prayer to other people, and this will result in cultural impact, but it demands Christian integrity, godliness in our own life, reverence for God in our own life, and ultimately, this leads to evangelism. So we pray for all men, but at the top of the continuum, and the slide blots this out, we pray for authorities and those who are influencers. All men as the Lord leads, but also as a matter of discipline. We pray for kings, for leaders, specifically those in political positions and influence. This is our duty. This is a matter of spiritual discipline, not only for the believer, but also for the church, because the church is to be an intercessory community that engages God in behalf of the city, in behalf of the nation. You've got policemen, they carry bullets and billy clubs, but that's not enough to keep order. The problem is not just men. The problem is we're in a spiritual battle, and that spiritual battle that is beyond flesh and blood is only combated in prayer. It's the absence of the church on the wall, the absence of the church in the streets. It's the absence of our prayer walking. It's the absence of our praying from rooftops and vantage points and weeping over our city. So you pray up and down the social continuum. You pray for all men. You pray for authorities and influencers. And when you do that, God begins to work among the rich and powerful and the influencers. As we pray, God works in ways we could never engage on our own. And our prayer is really an indication that he's already working. So by prayer, he invites us into his missional activity to change a life, and maybe to change a nation. And in prayer, we don't even realize it. We're being changed. And God is making connections through our kneeling in prayer with the mayor, with others, in the spirit realm in ways that we cannot understand. Hey, this is Doug Small, thought for the day, out of the book, Transforming Your Personal Prayer Life, a school of prayer we're currently offering every week at 6 o'clock on Wednesday. You can view it anytime on YouTube. God bless. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.